The Kid Laroi is an artist I've been a fan of pretty much the entire year. Everything from his song Let Her Go, to his song Addison Rae, to his song Diva with Lil Tecca, to his song with Juice WRLD, and to his entire album Fuck Love. Now a few days ago I heard of this new project he was releasing called Savage. At first I honestly thought it would be an album. It kind of looked kind of funny the way he structured it, but I was like, oh, it's probably just another album by Laroi. I looked at it and I was like, really? A whole new album this soon after releasing your last album? I mean, I am so down for more The Kid Laroi, but it's not often that you see an artist release that much music that quickly. But last night, as soon as they got released, I realized that all it was a deluxe album, his album Fuck Love, adding 7 songs at the beginning of the album, and honestly, it's not what I expected. What's up guys, I'm Bass Mike. I talk about music and I have a Discord server which is linked down below. That server is for rappers, producers, rap enthusiasts like myself. And once that server, it's 150 members, I'll be reacting to your music. And if you join that server, you'll be getting a discount when I do my first merch drop on December 1st. So you should definitely go and check that out. But with that said, let's get right back into the video. Generally speaking, I'm not the biggest fan of deluxe albums. Just because when I really like an artist like the Kid Laroi, I don't really listen to him song by song, I listen to an entire album at once. Now when an artist comes in with a deluxe album, it honestly kind of messes with my brain a little bit because I'm used to listening to the original album from start to finish. Hearing some other songs added to the original album, it's always a little bit weird to me. I can make a whole video on it if you guys want me to, but overall I'm not the biggest fan of deluxe albums. But in the case of the Kid Laroi with the actual songs he added to the album, I have no complaints. And honestly, with the 7 songs he added, I was really surprised with a few of them. The first song that shows up is the one called Pikachu. The beat comes off super creatively, and a creative beat maintains itself throughout, well, the entire song. When he says Pikachu, he's referring to the color yellow, as in like the yellow Lamborghini, which he brings up in the song. And while lyrically the song isn't necessarily the most creative, you can really hear his voice and his passion behind his music, which is something the Kid Laroi does very, very well. Every one of his songs he seems to go full out in, and it sounds like he's really invested in his music. Second song that shows up is the one So Done. The song itself has actually been out for like 2 weeks now, and I've listened to it plenty of times and really gone all out with trying to sing it in my car. And the song So Done actually already has a music video to it, directed by Cole Bennett of Lyrical Lemonade. And if you know anything about rap and rap culture, especially in the newer age of rap, you know once you have a video directed by Cole Bennett, pretty much means you've made it. And now that he's done multiple videos with Cole Bennett, it really shows how far he's come in such a short amount of time. But So Done is an amazing track to listen to, and it's an even greater track to try and sing in your car. And I say this as somebody whose voice is horrible when it comes to singing and rapping. The third song that comes up is his song Tragic, featuring NBA Youngboy and Internet Money. First of all, I found it interesting over the past few months that Internet Money has kind of established themselves as their own artists, even though they're just producers. And I don't mean just producers, but I mean they're producers and not actual artists. But I've seen that more and more where something will say featured and then the producer's name, which is something that always intrigues me, but I'll talk more about that in a future video. One other thing I was curious about is the fact that for this song is that NBA Youngboy has his name stylized as Youngboy Never Broke Again, which still is his name, but it's just interesting to me how they chose Youngboy Never Broke Again over NBA Youngboy. Don't know why they did that, but you know, it's something to note. Like a few of the other songs that he sings about, he kind of talks about like how different his life is. And I mean, when you blow up this quickly, your life's gonna change a lot. Now this is a song that I didn't really know how it was gonna turn out, because even though it is the Kid Laroi, it features NBA Youngboy. And NBA Youngboy is an extremely memed on rapper. But NBA Youngboy straight up bodied his verse in this song. And it wasn't anything I would have expected NBA Youngboy to actually go and create. Originally, I was kind of afraid that he would ruin the song, unfortunately, just because the variation between the Kid Laroi and NBA Youngboy's music. But it flows together very, very nicely. Song number 4 that shows up is Always Do. This song I actually really enjoy. Honestly, just because his vocal range and his ability to just straight up sound like different artists in the same song is just so crazy to me. I know that's a bit of a stretch, but just trust me on this. And song number 5 features Marshmello. Just like with song number 3 featuring Internet Money, funny, Marshmello isn't really an artist. I don't think I've ever heard his actual voice. What he is a DJ. What I'm wondering is if he produced the song, which would make sense. But this isn't the first song that the Kid Laroi has been with Marshmello on. The other song Marshmello and the Kid Laroi did together was a song they did with Juice WRLD. Now for the song Feel Something, the premise of the song itself is that he needs to drink to just feel anything, which goes into a topic in a lot of his songs, which is that he's broken. Not physically, but emotionally, where he's gone through so much in his short age to where things he used to enjoy don't necessarily give him the same feelings anymore. Well, that could definitely be exaggerated in his songs. Obviously had a fair amount of heartbreak, and you can tell that in his songs. And he lost one of his best friends and mentor, Juice WRLD. Song number 6 is a song Fuck You, Goodbye featuring Machine Gun Kelly. Now Machine Gun Kelly is an artist who's pretty much reinvented himself this year, and I honestly think it's great to see him on a track with the Kid Laroi. Now even though this is the Kid Laroi song and not a Machine Gun Kelly song, they used a Machine Gun Kelly type beat. So this song very well could have been Machine Gun Kelly featuring the Kid Laroi. But if it were structured that way, it really sounded like the Kid Laroi just carried a Machine Gun Kelly song, but because it was a Machine Gun Kelly beat, with the Kid Laroi sing the vast majority of the actual lyrics in the song, it really felt more like a feature of Machine Gun Kelly. But I definitely think it's cool for him to come into a Laroi song and add a beat that would fit his music style more, because instead of Machine Gun Kelly changing his music for a Laroi song, it really just shows the Kid Laroi showing off his talent on a beat similar to the artist that he features. Now song number 7, which is the last song he added for the Deluxe album, is a song Without You. The song really sounds like a late 2000s, early 2010 acoustic pop song. And once again, in this song, it just really shows off the Kid Laroi's talent and his overall just vocal capabilities. Now, even though this YouTube channel is generally about rap and specifically more underground rap, the Kid Laroi kind of pushes that a little bit. He's a multifaceted, extremely talented artist who can rap, sing, make his own music pretty well, and has an insane vocal range. Not an insane vocal range in that he can go really deep and really high, but that he definitely can sound like different artists, and he can really just belt his voice. And honestly, that's something I think we need more of in the rap space. Rap is great, but when a rapper can also sing like this, they're gonna do really well. And I made a whole video on the whole melodic rap genre, which is still kind of what I consider the Kid Laroi to be, and how melodic rap is that bridge between rap and pop music. And right in that space is where a lot of rappers are blowing up right now. Now that video is part of a playlist I have called Everything the Kid Laroi, which you guys should definitely go check out. Now, those 7 songs were, well, the only 7 songs added to the original album, making his deluxe album. And I know I just said only, but I'm very thankful for him to just add 7 songs. But overall, really impressed with the deluxe version of this album, and I definitely plan to listen to it on a repeat for the next few days. But with all that said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to click the link down below and join my Discord server. I built that server to be a place for rappers, producers, and rap enthusiasts like myself come together, make music, help each other on projects, and just find new music, as well as join an amazing community. Now, once that server does hit 150 members, I will be reacting to your music. So you should go check that out, get that up to 150. And on top of that, just by joining the server, you will get a discount when I do my first merch drop on December 1st. Nobody has seen the designs yet, but it is something I'm so excited to show you guys. After you've joined the Discord server, make sure to also subscribe to the channel. And since you did stay till the end of this video, chances are you would like the rest of the videos that I make. So you should go and binge on the playlist that's popping up on screen. But with all that said, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.